This shoot is the very first time that I used my Mamiya RB67. I've always wanted to shoot with it since the time I got it in March, but I just really couldn't because of the lockdown in place. So I finally decided to give it a go anyway by doing test portraits of my girlfriend. I decided to do portraits simply because that's what I intend the camera for, but not limited to it. Also, taking portraits is something that I really want to get better at, so I want to keep practicing it. The shoot was held in my girlfriend's place. I mainly shot the portraits in her bedroom where there was a lot of natural light coming in, and in her backyard. I styled her outfit, which was made up of a black turtleneck, oversized slack pants, white Air Force One lows, and an oversized puffer jacket. The RB was paired with the 127 f3.5 lens that came with it. I also brought with me my EOS 1V 35mm camera to accompany my medium format. The only reason why I brought my 35mm was because I still had an unfinished Portra 800 film loaded in it and wanted to finish it. I brought two Portra 800 and two Lomo 800 films for the RB, but I ended only shooting one roll of Portra 800. I started shooting at around 6 in the evening when the light wasn't so harsh. The mirror in her room was positioned such that it bounces off the natural light perfectly in the room. I used this to my advantage and I played with some red cellophane that I mounted on the mirror to cast some red light on her face. The start of the shoot was going really well, I thought. Only I realized after looking at the frame counter that I was still on the very first frame after shooting like 7 frames already. I made this silly mistake of actually not advancing the film advance lever as well as leaving the multi-exposure switch unlocked. I totally forgot that the Mamiya RB67 has a dedicated film advance lever. And for this reason, I was shooting multi-exposure for a good hour. But this silly mistake that I did turned out better than I expected, which I love about film because it really is full of surprises. The experience shooting with the RB67 was very pleasant. I truly enjoyed the experience. I really liked the bellows focusing because I could really come close to my subject to get some really close-up shots. The waist level viewfinder was nothing new to me because I have had it when I once had the Mamiya 645, but I still struggle composing on it because of how everything is reversed when looking down at the viewfinder, which also slowed me down a lot. Although, having a huge viewfinder really helped a lot to compose despite the reversed image. The weight of the RB is definitely cumbersome, but I really liked it because it allowed me to somehow stay stable. But I have to admit, it was hard to shoot handheld for long periods of time. The rotating back of the RB was also something I was so thankful for because it made shooting portraits a breeze compared to when I used to shoot my Mamiya 645 where I had to rotate the whole camera to portrait orientation. The results I got were decent and I'm pretty happy that they all turned out okay, especially the very first one that turned out to be a multi-exposure. And I'm really excited to make more photos with the RB after my very first experience with it. Also, I will never forget to actually advance my film ever again. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Matthew Robbery and JM Tavera, two guys who actually gave me advice on how I could improve the images that I have shown on this video. I did ask them to look at the photos after I scanned and edited the photos. They were very kind and helpful. Also, they are very good fashion photographers, so I suggest you give them a follow. Matthew is a Shanghai-based fashion photographer and YouTuber who makes amazing videos on his process of taking photos. Also, JM is a fashion photographer based in Australia. I will leave both of these guys' YouTube and Instagram accounts in the description below for all you to check out. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy and learn something from it. If you guys did like the video, please do not hesitate to give a thumbs up on this video as it helps the channel a lot. Also, if you guys are new here, thanks for dropping by and consider subscribing for more amazing videos in the future. Also, you guys can check out my work on Instagram at analogbill and at Erwin Alejo. Also, there's this other Instagram page that I use to curate works of other Instagram creators called Lucid Dreams Magazine. If you want to submit your own work, just use the hashtag visual lucidity. Again, you guys can check out the works of those two guys that I just mentioned a while ago. That's Matthew Robbery and JM Tubera. The links will be in the description for you guys to check out. And until next time, stay safe. Peace.